Hi, this is Phil, and I'm here to make sure you know all about the Capes and Lunatics Patreon. Don't miss out on all new episodes of Wade's World, Boob Windows and Long Boxes, our Hard R movie reviews, and so much more, all completely uncensored. Access starts for as little as $1 a month, full videos when you pledge $3 a month. Check us out at the link in all of our show notes, or just go straight to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hope to see you there.
This is Luca Parrott, and you're listening to the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks podcast.
I love Batman.
Ray's not gonna hear this.
Nope, never.
Russell will tell him all about it, but Ray's not gonna hear this.
Stay tuned for over on Capes and Lunatics for the next episode of the Scarlet Pimps for all your up-to-date news on Ben Riley. Every month he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have real-time news." I'm like, "Yep," but that's Marvel. Here on the Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks, we talk DC Comics. Specifically, here on We Are the Night, we talk Batman.
The Batman podcast.
I am Phil. Joining me, as always, the Stone Cold Sober.
Duh, is Lilith.
It's a school night.
It's a work night. Worst of all, it's a work night.
She has to rehire like half the staff. So. All right, kids. So
competence. What makes a great employee? Competence.
Oh my!
Dealing with a bunch of Frank Castles.
Oh my!
We're doing me now.
All right.
Anywho. Oh, there's a lot of incompetence in the story that we're going to discuss tonight. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah, if you're looking for Bad God, this is not the story for you. Yes,
move along. Nothing to see here.
I think
drug dealers getting away, serial killers running amok.
Gotham.
Earth 1, Volume 2.
Gotham.
Any universe.
Gotham. You're welcome, Rob, wherever you are.
Look who it is.
Look what he said.
Is he drunk? Oh my god.
I love Batman.
Is that what you're
Connor has hacked Ray Ray's Facebook. I repeat, Connor has hacked Ray Ray's Facebook.
Ray's an Android and Connor has downloaded a virus. I'm the biggest Batman fan. I love Bat God.
I love Batman.
If you could send me an audio drop of that, sir, saying you love Bat God.
Sid, is that you?
F, is that you?
I love Batman.
Oh my. All right, so yes, we are talking, I'm sure you know, after last week, this time we're talking Batman Earth 1, Volume 2. That's right, Ray, the hardcover. Because Lilith likes it hard. Yes, Ray, we know.
He's laughing. Oh my god.
Because I know Lilith likes it long.
And?
I don't think he says you like it hard. He just gave me a long one.
Work on that, Ray.
Hey, but yeah, no, Ray, you're gonna stay for the whole episode because we know.
And Ray likes it long.
Because Ray likes it hard.
Oh my god, he is drunk. I like it hard too.
The question is he drinking wine in the tank top? That's what we demand to know.
He probably is drunk. So you know what? This is Thursday night for us. So this is probably going to be, what is that, Ray? Like Friday sometime for you. So he's probably ready. You know, if he's not off of work, he's probably ready to get off work soon. So he's in the future. He's ahead of you drinking a little hellfire.
Damn it! I'm. You know what? I sheer spite. I just moved to Australia so I can be drinking in the future.
Oh, great! So we can figure out that time difference every 2 days. Lunchtime Friday. Oh, no tennis match. Oh yeah, you're in lockdown. Yeah, lunch.
Liquid lunch.
Oh, she's calling you drunk. But that's coming from her, Ray. That's pretty bad. All right.
Do what we must do. Poor. All I want to say is poor Killer Croc in this one.
Oh, I know. So Batman Earth 1 Volume 2 from July 19. Like I was gonna say 19. July 2015.
2015, babe. I know it was a bit of a time jump. Just a
I know,
bit.
what was the last one? Was it like
2011?
yeah, something like that? That's like yeah, they go a couple years between these, and it's like where the hell were they at? Oh yeah. Of course, writer Jeff Johns, penciler Gary Frank, inker John Seibel.
Oh,
Color-
2012.
Yeah. So only 3 years. Who was writing this? Kevin Smith.
I was gonna say.
Colors Brad Anderson and letterer Rob Lee. Look at Ray joining us for Batman. I feel like the world.
Proud of you, buddy.
I feel like the world coming to an end or something. Oh,
You know, crazy enough, I just watched a mirror episode of Stargate. So now I'm like, did I touch a mirror? Did I touch a mirror? Did I get electrocuted? Because now I don't know.
but he said he wants to get more into DC, but I thought the Batman was
Yeah, I would recommend Green Arrow and Black Canary. I'm just saying, if you like Spider-Woman, Black Canary is kind of the way to go.
Hey, if I make him sign an NDA and swear him to secrecy, can I tell him what we're doing in 2022?
Yes.
Okay, Ray, I'll message you after the podcast. It's insider info, Ray. Even the rest of the Capes and Lunatics don't know. It's poor Charlie Esser. He'll be like, what? We do a Batman podcast?
Exactly.
I like Green Arrow's issue Lilith had in the Isle of Ra. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Oldie but a goodie.
A lot of us have gone to the Isle of Ra. Myself, Lilith, Matt Kona, Will Allred. Man, we need a Charlie Esser Isle of Ra.
Oh boy, that would be like a 2-day special.
I was gonna say, Ray block out like 4 hours. To talk like Fantastic Four. And Secret Wars too. All right. So let's get to the Batman. The Batman. Yeah, Earth 1 Volume 2. 6 months after the death of Mayor Cobblepot, the
You
mysterious...
heard that right.
I'll grab Charlie on, but I'll need to block out the whole weekend. Attaboy, Ray. Just
In the butt is fine.
anyway, the mysterious serial killer who calls himself the Riddler. See,
It's starting to smell a lot like that movie that's come out in 2022. That's all that I'm gonna say.
Is murdering people in Gotham, hoping to get Batman's attention.
Leaving clues, leaving hints, saying I know you. Well, Joker's not even around right now, so he has a chance to be number one boo.
They all love the Batman. Elsewhere, after losing track of one of the drug dealers he fought during a car chase, Batman had Lucius Fox, who is promoted as the head of Wayne Enterprises' research and development department.
That's like a little bit of Nolan. It's fine.
That's another movie, yes. To build him a custom-made race car.
No.
Atomic battery power. Prior
Nuclear.
Nuclear. Prior to Batman's first, I don't know what scares me more. Are you drunk or are you sober? That goes for both.
I'm unmedicated either way, so.
Whoa!
I couldn't bear to take the ADHD medicine. I'm sorry, so you're stuck with it.
Oh, I was gonna say no glug, no smoke.
Nah, not that either. You know, I'm up for my yearly review, so drug tests.
Oh. She's playing the part of the nun this week. Is a little hellfire. Prior to Batman's first appearance, there were numerous sightings of Killer Croc,
who's just minding his business in the sewer. You have your domain, let him have his.
I have a dermatological condition.
Yeah, I think some penicillin would have cleared that up. That's all that I'm saying.
Whoa! Wait, penicillin. Okay. Peen. Bullock remains traumatized over the travesties that occurred in Arkham Manor. Gordon tries to... Everyone is. Oh, that is the haunted house someone has to do, Arkham.
I guess the only place that could do it is Six Flags, technically.
Probably, yeah.
You know what? I'm going to write a letter for 2025. They should have it done.
How great would that be? Oh, my God. Opening night, Mark Hamill.
Assault on Arkham. No. I need it to be Assault on Arkham. You have like a little mission.
I was gonna say opening night, Mark Hamill, you have to be there.
I mean, he is getting on in years. We have to get the most we can. He just turned 70, so like my little heart is just like, can he be the next Betty White?
Or at least just to record that laugh and pipe it in.
They take pictures of you.
Pay him a boatload of money just to record that. Yeah. Gordon tries to help Bullock to combat his alcoholism, like I do with Lil. Since Gordon
relatable content.
Since Gordon needs Bullock as an ally in order to combat crime in Gotham.
Oh, if it's just down to Gordon and Bullock, we're in trouble, buddy. We are in trouble.
I know. So helping an alcoholic who need to combat the podcast wars. Yes.
Oof, here comes Jessica.
No, Jessica Dent comes to Wayne Manor to visit Bruce in the hopes that, as the CEO of Wayne Enterprises, he could help her find 5 of the remaining members of Oswald Cobblepot's criminal organization within the city's legislature. Despite Cobblepot's death, his criminal empire remains active because of these 5 members. The corrupt officials have taken over the city's police department, housing commission, public works, city council, and the state court.
Yep, this is definitely Detroit. Just saying.
Don't drink the water.
That's fun.
Well, and the current season of Titans.
Nice.
With her brother Jessica. Jessica is desperate to find the officials in order to destroy Cobblepot's legacy once and for all. Batman seeks Detective Gordon's help in uncovering the identities of these corrupt officials.
Looks like we got a mystery, boys!
After a bombing, Batman chases the Riddler, who is challenging him. Batman falls off a balcony and meets an attractive woman in her apartment after she tends his injuries.
Talk about paging Dr. Love Resolver.
I'm like, was this Batman your Earth 1 Volume 2 or Lilith Hellfire's hard drive?
It's a little fanficky, yeah.
I don't know. She seemed friendly, but she was kind of catty.
Yeah.
Seeing Gordon's excellence as a detective, Batman asked Gordon to train him in forensics and deduction. I don't know. What do you think about that?
I don't like that. You know I don't like that.
I mean, it's a change of pace. It's like, okay.
It makes Gordon a little more, important, but I don't like it. And they fell in love.
Meanwhile, Henry Ducard's like, hey, what about me?
We won't need you for quite a while, sir. Just pipe down. You got a movie.
How many men in Florida have got that on their voicemails? We're not going to need you for a while. Just pipe down and.
I don't even leave a voicemail. It's a text message or email or a group chat. Like, hey, boys, Mama's taking a vacation. See you when I get back.
I'll call you in 6 to 12 months. Here's a free coupon for some chicken McNuggets.
No, Egg McMuffin and an Uber voucher. That's a joke from way back.
And you better be good if you want that gift bag, kids. Hail. As they track their murderous suspect to the sewers, Batman encounters Waylon Jones, a benign but mutated man whom the media dubbed
Waylon Smithers? What now?
Killer Croc. Release the hounds.
Excellent.
Who the media dubbed Killer Croc is seeking refuge underground out of fear of society's discrimination over his genetic disorder.
Just get some lotion, homie. Little lasers on the skin. Some, you know what I'm saying? A little lotion.
In the basket. Oh.
Or else it gets the hose again.
Whoa! enough about your love life. Gets the hose again.
That's a mouthful.
Enough of that.
The big finish. Oh, well, talk about big finishes. Batman discovers the Riddler's hideout.
Hey, with Jones's help, Batman discovers the Riddler's hideout. However, Batman fails to stop him from bombing a rapid transit train.
This feels like Oliver Queen's season 1 of Arrow, where he just can't do anything right. Bad guys are getting away left and right. Things are blowing up. I'm just saying.
Stop that earthquake machine.
Only in the rich side of town. Screw the poor people. Well, yeah, it's Gotham, actually. Very apropos.
Using discovered clues, Batman deduces that these killings were not random. They were actually targeted. Batman leaves Gordon an encrypted cell phone for the detective to contact him.
Okay.
Was it red, kid?
Okay, Batman, we'll take it from here.
Was it red?
It was.
Jessica reveals to Bruce that she knows he is Batman. With new information from Gordon, Bruce discovers that the Riddler is targeting the people who Jessica and her brother are trying to find. Bruce is later accused of being the Riddler after the real Riddler frames him in an attempt to divert Gordon's investigation. But Jessica is able to provide Bruce an alibi so he is not arrested.
We were busy boning, so yeah.
Whoa! Wait, what? What did you say?
Nothing.
Come on.
Okay, fine. Here's your drop. We were busy boning. Ooh, that sure was close. I didn't get manhandled. That's what Gordon was saying, but anyway.
During a riot at the police precinct caused by the Riddler, Harvey Dent is disfigured and wounded by Cobblepot's former henchman.
There we go.
Sal Maroni, because you always got to be.
Because this is an upside down world, so.
Are you saying this is Earth 69?
96.
Oh, hey, are you getting the next issue of Bendis' Justice League? Because 68 came out last week.
It's going to be a tough decision. I'll let you know.
Okay. All right, kids.
I doubt it.
We'll break that news when we get that information. Jessica, in her grief, scars the right side of her face to match her brother's. Man, what a goth.
Because we're twins, see?
What a goth. After chasing the Riddler and with Waylon Jones' help, Batman subdues the killer.
I think he was cleared of all charges way too quick, but, gotta wrap it up.
Well, he is rich.
Touche, sir.
After he's cleared of all charges, Bruce generously writes a check, to help the city.
Hey, why don't you build that bat signal on your roof there, buddy?
Interesting enough, he's cleared of all charges and writes a big check to help the precinct.
Is that like buying the tickets to the police officer's ball? Is that the equivalent? Hey.
Gordon's like, I hope so. I guess, or, you want your kid to go to a certain college. I'll give.
Build a library. That's a surefire way. Well, that would be a legacy, to be honest.
Or give a bunch of money and they'll pretend your kid's on the rowing team.
Too soon. Too soon.
Oh, she's working again. She's already doing Hallmark movies. I saw somewhere.
She's got to. She got to pay back that restitution.
Ew.
They probably got her for the dirt cheap, too.
And I believe the daughter's on. Did I hear she's on Dancing with the Stars?
Well, yeah, that never really affected her daughter's influencing career, although it should have affected hers more because she got to go to a pretty exclusive school and she didn't even want to go.
Exactly.
America!
She was making like $1 million a year as an influencer or something, and it's just like...
Yeah, she's like, USC.
Man, I don't want to get Bullock begins to recover from his alcoholism. Do you ever fully recover, Lil Hellfire?
No, every day's a struggle.
We're doing me now?
But this is cute when Batman offers Jones a place to stay.
Yes, and Wayne Manor seeking his help in finding a location to hide his Batmobile.
In the sewers!
In the butt is fine.
Uh-oh. Gordon did get to do a little something in this episode.
After Gordon arrests a police captain who is one of Cobblepot's lieutenants, he is promoted to captain himself.
So close.
Captain Gordon.
Doesn't even sound right, bro. Doesn't feel right, bro.
Oh, I love how she called out her own shots.
How hard is it? It doesn't feel right, bro.
Meanwhile, we get a little catty.
In the epilogue, the woman who met Batman in her apartment is revealed to be a cat burglar who is now obsessed with him. Cat burglar. Wonder who that could be. Dark hair.
Felicia Hardy? Talia al Ghul?
Dark hair. I don't know. Dark hair. Was she fully zippered? Hold on. See, Selena can flaunt it without having her zipper halfway. Oh no, she's in a t-shirt at the end there. Oh, see, if you don't even get it, they have her saying meow at the end. So
She should have said, "Hey, tiger." You hit the jackpot.
with a cat print on the.
Truly the darkest timeline.
Oh my! Face it, that you just hit the jackpot. Oh my! All right, Lil. So, what did you think of Volume 2? The #1 New York Times best-selling series. It's right on the cover there.
Well, you can buy that, like everything else, but it's true. It's true. Not saying anything, but it's true. I like the first volume better. I feel like this one definitely, when you read it as a trilogy, this definitely feels like a lot of filler. But I do like the development for the outside characters. I just don't like the development for Bruce and Batman themselves. You know what I mean? Everybody else is great. He's just kind of bland. He's kind of just there.
I think they're like riding that fine line. They're like, okay, we want to do like a Batman who's not Bat God, but it's like we don't want him to be completely helpless the whole time. You know, so they're trying to find that.
Like I said, his sidekicks and his side characters are infinitely more interesting than, well, at least than Bruce himself. Like Batman, he has fun, but Bruce is really bland. Yeah, and that's always kind of been the problem. But yeah, I like the development for everybody else. I like that they're, not forgetting that Harvey is an alcoholic and he's always going to be an alcoholic no matter what universe we're in, because Gotham is Gotham, I think that's the one literal, universal element. Gotham has to be trash or the universe explodes.
Gotham.
Got ham?
Come on, Phil, say Gotham.
Speak the truth, Lilith. Oh, Ray. He was just waiting to snipe in. I'm sure the minute we get off here, he's going to be like, hey, for once, he's going to be like, hey, can I get audio from you, Lil, saying how bland Batman is? You play on the beginning of every one of my episodes.
But yeah, no, it's a problem, and that's how he turned into Bad Guy, to make that whole character more interesting. Like, it's a whole evolution. It's like, we don't want him to be campy, we want him to be super serial, and that's kind of annoying to a lot of people, Like I said, I miss the days when he would just hang a guy off the bat plane or get him crushed in the recycling. We don't have, although I don't like the way Snyder did it, I'm just gonna say, there's a way to make Batman, dark and gritty, but still relatable. Like, Batman hasn't been relatable for at least 5 years. I'm just going to say it.
Ray agrees Batman side characters are more interesting. Yes, thank you. Nightwing is the best.
Well, true. All the Robins, honestly. Even Damian has a great deal more things going on inside his head at this point than Bruce does. Look at Titans. They're like, everybody's like, ooh, we don't need to ever see Batman again. It's fine. Honestly.
Yes. So, were you saying Volume 2 is the weakest of the three?
It's definitely the weakest. It's not bad. You definitely, if you want to read or you should read all of the volumes for sure. But to just know that if you're here for the side characters, this is your thing. But if you're trying to see more development for Batman, maybe not. I like the world building in Earth 1. That is my favorite thing. How things are different, why they're different.
Yeah. And for those of you who may not be that familiar with Batman stuff, Ray, all the Earth ones, they're in their own continuity, so you don't have to have read anything else.
Ray does need to talk to Charlie. He likes Damian.
Oh my!
He likes the Hellspawn.
Did you read this? Or is that from Super Sons? Ray?
That's actually a really great portrayal of Damian. I really feel like I love the inverse of the dynamic of Batman and Superman with Super Sons. It's very interesting.
Well, speaking of Damian, should we get to the new books and?
Oh God, there's so many. There's so many.
Come on, Will. We only have 6 new Bat books this time. Next episode we'll only have 3. So.
All right. Let's get into it.
Hey-o! All right. So, speaking of your buddy Damien. Yeah, Robin number 6 was out. Oh,
So is that getting canceled or?
wait a minute, Ray. You're reading Joshua Williamson's Robin? Do you like it? I know I liked the last issue with like when Nightwing and all the other Robins showed up.
Yeah, I mean, of course you did.
It was all the feels. I mean, yeah, of course I love Nightwing. Little Hellfire speaks for me.
I'm here for Dick.
Grayson.
Sure. Egg McMuffins. So what do you think about this whole like Lazarus Island thing?
I thought it had potential, but it's kind of losing my interest. Like it's Lazarus Island. There's so much more that we could be. I feel like Damien, he has that general backstory, but they never really fleshed it out. Like I said, I think Deathstroke is actually his real daddy. Bruce is a cuckold. # fight me. And that's the story that I want. Anything outside of that, I'm just like, I feel like they don't give Damien enough like introspection. He needs to really search his soul. We need to see that struggle of him trying to do good and be good and live up to his father, living in his father's shadow. I think that's why he is the way that he is, but they just play him off as bratty. There's so many more interesting things you can do than what they're doing with the character right now. And that's just the most frustrating thing.
Well, I don't know if they're spinning Joshua Williamson spinning the wheels for the trade or what, because it's like issue 6 and it's like, well, come on, let's get on with this tournament.
It's issue
already.
6. Come on. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, as much as I love the Nightwing and all the Robins last issue, it almost seems like
They kind of did that for a sales. I feel like sales called them like, hey, you're gonna have to do something to pick up.
Oh yeah, one is gonna bump sales, and 2, it's gonna kill some time too.
Yeah. And why not explore his relationship with Dick again? I think it's been a while since we did that.
Yeah.
Or even Stephanie or something. You know what I mean? Like just somebody else that, even Jason. Honestly, I feel like him and Jason should be best friends. Personally. That's kind of my headcanon. They're the 2 black sheep. They're the ones that talk the most trash about Bruce.
Well, yeah, definitely him and Dick, because Dick was more of a father.
He's a father figure, but him and Jason, they're like bros. Like I want to see that.
Well, you remember like when Stephanie was Batgirl, like right before New 52?
Yeah.
I mean,
I like that dynamic. It was hilarious because he was a little twit. You got to see that different side, a little hormonal twit, and I like that. Like, let him be a kid. We don't get to see him be a kid.
And they fought like siblings. It was great.
They've just totally lost track of like the appeal of Damien. Like it's like when Tim came around, it's like, oh, we have somebody kind of our age. Let's play with that. You know what I mean? They should be bringing in the young kids through Damien, but they're not.
Well, it's like they kind of shipped Damien off, so it's like he really doesn't have any other bad characters.
It's because Bruce is a terrible father. It's very obvious. I don't get why Damien's even still around. Like, why haven't we retconned that away if you don't want to do anything with that relationship? They don't do anything with that relationship.
Oh, again, too, it's like it seemed like I don't know if it almost seemed like they were going to give Tim the Robin name back, but then as we'll get to next episode, it's like now they're called. One of the newest stories, they called Tim Red Robin again. So it's like, I don't know if they can decide who's going to be Robin, Tim or Damien. So it's like,
talk about your round robins. Am I right, kids?
Fuck it, Kona. She does it for the second Kona.
Potential, but like, let's stop spinning the wheels. I want the story to be interesting. I do. I just feel like there's so much potential. Like, and why isn't Damien the Batman of the future? Like, let's just be honest. Like, what?
Yeah. Oh, you mean instead of
the other Fox? Yeah.
Again, that's kind of happening in the present, though, isn't it? It's I don't know.
Who knows what this timeline is? I just feel like at the plot twist, no, this is how we're bringing back multiverses, baby. It was a joke.
And again, I mean, it's like if we're gonna do a Fox kid, why aren't we doing Luke?
I guess because they were using him on Batwoman or whatever, but that show's gonna be done this season.
Yeah, but wouldn't that help you? Wouldn't that help?
They have some weird regulatory rules. If you haven't noticed, it's just, I feel like as soon as they decided that Luke was gonna be there, they were like, nope, can't use him.
Oh, did you see? I guess Legends of Tomorrow's coming back already, and Batwoman's coming back. I guess they're gonna be
the 13th,
the same night. Yeah, it's a Wednesday. That's weird.
Yeah. Well, Tuesday's the night that they really count on. Obviously, Stargirl and Flash run those nights.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Wednesday's kind of like, I don't even know what's on Wednesday nights anymore in the world of streaming. So I don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's better than Sundays, though. I'll tell you
Yeah,
that.
I was gonna say the only thing lately I've been watching on Wednesdays is like usually Disney Plus, like What If, or one of their whatever Marvel series they have going on. Is usually the only thing I got going on Wednesdays. So
Maybe that's the plan. It's like, hey guys, and they start later
Yeah.
than most places too. So it's like, oh, okay, that like
Yeah.
some of the shows like they're going on their like actual like break to come back for fall now at this point or something.
Well, Legends like ended the last season, and I think it's I don't know.
June.
I don't know if it's even been gone a month, and now it's back already.
Did they say it was its last season? Or are they getting one more? I can't tell with that show.
I don't think they said, but yeah, it's gonna be season 7. I'm like, I would have bet anything they would have gotten this far.
After that rough start for season 1, yeah, it did get better though, and then it got worse as all Arrowverse shows do.
Oh yeah, especially what they're doing
Now that John's gone, and I don't know.
the actor's still there.
I mean, Ray's gone. I mean, barely.
Yeah,
barely.
but meanwhile, Ray's gonna show up in that Flash crossover thing.
Yeah, not our Ray.
No, Ray Palmer.
Brandon's been so gracious about it, by the way. Shout out to Brandon Roth for being so gracious and so understanding. I would have told them, F yourself. This is the second time you screwed me. You don't get a third.
All right, back to the books. All right, which one should we throw out here next?
Just keep throwing them out, bro. We got plenty.
Harley Quinn 7 in the Fear State.
Yeah. This is a filler book at this point with it being the Fear State thing. It's just filler. Fear State feels like filler. Every last thing that's to deal with Fear State feels like filler. I don't like it. And redundant.
I mean, yeah, again, it's like, for branding or whatever, it's Fear State. I mean, the only connection you really have with the Fear State in this book is like, Hugo Strange is like, oh, I'm going to ride on the coattails of Scarecrow's plot. And then we keep getting that same scene at the end of every book when the Gardener and Harley Quinn are together.
Yeah, it's like I said, it feels redundant.
I know. And again, we went back to this art. This art is not my cup of tea. Remember what we did last time with Catwoman? I like that art better.
What can you do?
I know.
But yeah, Harley Quinn's always they've kind of lost their thread on Harley. The show is infinitely better, and I think they know that, and they're really struggling with that fact. They're like, should we amp it up to Teen Plus? What should we do? I feel like they are fumbling for things to do for Harley. They're trying to make her a good guy, but it's like, at best she's an anti-hero, and I like when she's kind of a little more crazy and mean. Like, I'm tired of this goody two shoes Harley Quinn. Like, I just don't like it.
And she wants to be Robin.
Yeah, that's crazy. She would not real Harley like Tim Deeney's. No, not my Harley.
No, if she wanted to work with Batman, she'd be like, you're going to work with me as me, not.
Yeah, exactly. Take me as I am.
Like,
yeah, they've lost the plot on Harley, unfortunately.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel like Deadpool wannabe. She just feels like I don't know what they're doing with Harley right now. It's very disconcerting.
And it's weird because they don't know what to do either, because Poison Ivy's kind of off the table as a love interest right now, so it's really weird. It's like they don't.
Yeah, it's like that's really what the fans came for and were happy for, and now you're taking that away.
It's like you really can't have her move on with anyone else because it's eventually it's gonna be her and Ivy again. But
I mean, she could always go back to Deadshot if he'd have her. I mean, that's the only we can't. Obviously, she can't get back with the Joker. So.
I enjoy the Bat books for the most part, but there's one or two little messes they need to like kind of clean up. It's like Harley and Ivy need to get back together. We need to bring Alfred back. They did that for 5G, and then that never really came to pass. So it's like,
thank you, Dan Dido.
Yeah.
Or Dan Dildo, whatever.
Oh, whoa.
Hashtag fight me. I don't care.
In the butt is fine.
It's just a mess. And like we've been chasing messes since the first crisis, and I am just literally my whole life we've been chasing a mess. And I'm just over it at this point.
I mean,
just pretend like nothing happened. Let's go back to the Silver Age status quo, the way Mama likes it, and let's never speak of this again, please.
I mean, would you be here for? I'm sure you're probably gonna say yes, but it's like, okay, we do a one like New 52, but we do like a company-wide rewipe.
You just do what Marvel does. Just let a fan pick up a book and figure it out, bro.
I mean, okay, start everyone over, but it's like everyone wait. Oh, you know what? Go back
Everybody
to
wakes up like they're on Krakoa.
No,
Oh,
go back to legacy numbering, but we start everyone over, and everyone wakes up like it's the day before Crisis on Infinite Earth.
yes, let's do it. Done. Sold.
And go back to all the legacy numbering.
Oh, that would make Marvel feel real bad, bro. Real bad.
I mean, hey, man, I think that'd be some competition.
I mean, they're already pumping out Spider-Man 3 times a week. I don't need. I mean, like, come on.
Just for 6 months.
Just for 6 months.
And hey, go subscribe to our Patreon. We're going to be talking to one of the architects of that, Kelly Thompson, at the end of October. So
super excited, by the way.
Oh yeah, Kelly's
I promise I won't talk about Jim and the holograms again.
You can. You can, but
I'm kidding. That's not relevant anymore.
Gotta give me my Ben Rowley time.
Of course. I'm like Sorcerer Supreme.
She'd probably be like, "That's what." She's
like, "Damn it, I wanted to, but they wouldn't let me."
Even if that would come to pass, that's not my decision.
Yeah, super excited about that. But yeah, what's the next book you got? Harley, I'm just saying, I pulled her off my list for a reason. So
yeah. I'm waiting for that to get rebooted. Oh lord.
Just give it 2 months.
All right, Batman Reptilian number 4. So it was Croc's mama,
right? I'm just like, okay, but that was obvious. What? Why do we need 4 issues for the obvious?
So I'm wondering. I'm surprised that have the speculators started jacking up the price on this, because is Garth Ennis doing like?
Well, it's Garth, first of all, so he's unpredictable and he's a little crazy. So they're just kind of hoping he does what he does. I feel like
it's Black Label, so it could not be in continuity. Probably isn't. But I'm like, are we doing like an origin for Croc finally?
Yeah, definitely.
So that's what.
But you know, Black Label couldn't easily, if anything, to get somebody to buy a $10 book. Hey, yeah, actually, this is the origin.
Well, again, it's Black Label, so you know. I think they did that to make it safe. Again, Garth can, put in whatever.
Yeah, Garth can do what he wants. Yeah.
But then too, if people don't like it, they can be like, "Oh, it's out of continuity. It's Black Label." But if people like it, guess what? It's like Killing Joke. It's gonna start working its way in.
Yeah, definitely. I like the story. I think he's done it. I think he's not been as Garth Ennis-ish as he could be. I think he's very restrained, and I don't mean that in a bad way or a good way. It's just something that I noticed. Like, I like the story. I didn't think I would, but I like it. But it's a little too straightforward, so there has to be another shoe that's going to drop soon. Don't you think?
Yeah, because I was going to say, how many issues is this? I mean, I think we're getting at least one. Yeah, we're getting at least one more. So
yeah.
And I don't know if I'm just getting used to it, but like the art seems more in focus. It's not like.
No, you're just getting used to it.
Okay.
It's a choice. It's definitely a stylistic choice, and I'm not going to knock the artist for it.
It's still better than that Arkham Asylum story.
Hey, exactly.
Yeah.
But I think it's to set a mood.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it's a stylistic choice that I will go with. I don't mind it so much. But yeah, you're just definitely getting used to it. It's not getting better. You're just getting used to it.
So yeah, it might not be in continuity, kids, but if you want like a version of an origin,
I feel like he got robbed, and I really wish they would put him in like another live action Suicide Squad movie.
Oh yeah.
So.
Well, again, I think.
And Clayface, those are the two that instead of doing Joker all the damn time.
Exactly. I mean, we haven't had a live action Croc yet, right?
No, we got close.
I mean, if Pattinson's Batman works, movie 2, let's start bringing in guys we haven't really seen like Croc.
I think they're trying to focus on the classic rogues with the updated twist. I think, love it or hate it, Gotham did kind of give a resurgence to those classic Riddler, Penguin, guys for sure.
Yeah. But if you want to do like a horror movie vibe, let's get
some body horror, baby. Yeah.
Croc. Let's get some Clayface in here.
You can even do Lady Clayface if you want to definitely switch. I mean, there's so many Clayfaces you can choose from.
Mm-hmm. Hell, do them all.
Yeah.
All right. Moving right along.
That was the weakest. Not this issue, but I'm gonna say Harley Quinn was the weakest link of the bad books this week. So
Yeah.
because she's so tangential anyway, she really shouldn't be considered. But I get it. Money. It's like, why is Mulan a Disney princess? Well, she made a lot of money. That's why she's a Disney princess, despite not being married to royalty.
Exactly.
One of those things.
All right, so let's move on to Batman: The Adventures Continue, Season 2, Number 4. And I don't know
This
if
is so cute. It makes me happy. Like, can we just bring Batman the original series back already? Like,
exactly. And I don't know if this was late because next week we'll have issue 5 for you already.
who's working on this? Kevin Smith?
Oh no, it's Burnett and Dini. So
No, I know. It might have been a delay in shipping and stuff too. I don't know if you know about what's going on with Marvel and Penguin House and.
Oh yeah, I mean my guy warned me. I almost didn't get my Marvel.
Yeah, there's a lot of damaged books going around.
Oh yeah, they're
I feel like everybody's just gonna switch over to what DC is using. Honestly.
Yeah, because Penguin was sending out books in like paper thin boxes. And,
yeah, like you're shipping a novel. It's like, baby doll, baby. How did you not do your research?
There's no packaging in there. There's no air bubbles. There's nothing in there.
Yeah, it's crazy. I saw pictures all over the internet. It was wild.
I know last week my guy was telling me he didn't even think he was going to get his Marvel books this week, and I walked in and he's
a lot of people actually didn't. A lot of people are claiming the damages. Like, they're going to get out of that business real fast.
Yeah. Well, he just thought nothing was going to show up at all, but yeah, luckily the books came in this week.
Yeah, so more as that story develops. I'm not saying that they should go back to Diamond or that they should use what DC is using, but it hasn't really been a hiccup for DC since they left Diamond, other than the backlash. I can't believe you're leaving Diamond as an institution in the middle of a pandemic. Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, I mean, so far
and this transition has literally been a year. They started like they announced it like March, so they've had plenty of time.
And I mean, their service is horrible, but Penguin is like, I guess my guy was saying their prices are cheaper than Diamond. So it's like, hey, if these stores are struggling, who are they going to go with?
Well, and then Diamond's still buying directly from Penguin House. It's like a whole weird, makes me raise my eyebrow kind of deal here. It's like, dear Disney, just buy Diamond and make it more efficient. Like,
yeah.
I'm sure you can waste a couple $100 million. I'm sure of it.
I don't know, man. They paid off Scarlett Johansson.
Well, rightly so.
Oh yeah, I'm
They still trust me. That was the blackmail money they pulled out of there. It's not in the actual budget. That's the Black Ops budget. Don't worry about that.
We'll have one less sniper for people who leak information this month. That's okay.
Apparently, with Sony, they should have just everybody involved. Ooh, side note, did you see Tom Hardy wearing the No Way Home hat?
No.
Yeah, there's a picture of him. He's like doing a live stream or something. He's got the No Way Home hat. I was like, bro, you're never gonna work in this town again. You're gonna be stuck as Venom forever.
I don't know. Do you think that's like kind of like a wink that they're like, okay, you can do that because it's like, come on. That end credit scene, I mean, they kind of almost. I mean,
I almost think it's definitely gonna be Doctor Strange's movie that he shows up in, and not No Way Home. There's no effing way.
I think they're just like Spider-Man. Yeah,
hype it up. We need all the billions.
Oh my god, I didn't sit through the rest of the credits after that. Did we get something in the credits that said Venom will return?
No, unfortunately. You know what? And I was kind of bummed they didn't do the animated short thing that they did at the end of the first Venom. As I remembered my horrible time 3 years ago watching the first movie.
I know. I saw that came up in your Facebook.
They didn't even give us a comic book to go with it.
You know what? There is a Venom. I forget it. There's one of those. What is it? Infinite Comics on Marvel Unlimited right now.
Is it free to download? Because they gave us a free one for the first one. That's all that I'm saying.
It's free if you subscribe to the Marvel Unlimited. I don't know if it's still. I know I think they were giving away the first issue of the. There's a bunch of Infinite Comics. I think they were giving away the first issue of all of them free, and then after that, you had to be a subscriber. Yeah.
They gave it out at the movie theaters. All that I'm saying for the first one.
Yeah.
And they made their money back on that and then some. So they shouldn't have been so cheap on the marketing.
Well,
budget for that.
too. I mean, I think how many times did they move the date around on that movie? Though.
Now we know why. But anyway, back to our Bat books.
But yeah, Batman: The Adventures Continue.
I like this book so much. This makes me so happy. Like, for the love of God, HBO Max, let's not make a Peacemaker or Gotham PD. Let's make a new Batman the Animated Series.
Well, they're making.
Let's make a new Justice League Unlimited. Okay.
They should, because I mean, again, are they testing the waters? I mean, this is out. JMD Mateus is doing that Justice League comic now based on the animated series. So are they testing the waters for a comeback for these?
Yes, maybe.
Seeing if Batman the animated series, the interest is there. Come on.
It's always. I mean, don't they have it to stream? I have the DVD.
Yeah, it's on
so
HBO Max. Yeah, it's on HBO Max. Yeah.
So maybe they're seeing numbers and they're kind of going, "Hey, hey."
Yeah, they're all on there. Batman, Superman, the Justice League stuff. Yeah, it's all.
Superman's the weakest link, but it is what it is.
Well, you don't see a comic on that animated series, but yeah, no, Batman and Justice League. Yeah, so maybe they're seeing the numbers.
I hope so.
Well, weren't they doing?
It has to be in the original universe, but we're gonna take away Red Skies. We're gonna pretend like that didn't happen.
Aren't they doing some animated series, or are they working? I know it's not this, but aren't they working on some kind of animated series for HBO Max for Batman?
Are they? I don't know. There's so much stuff that's up in the air now, like with Warner Brothers not actually being Warner Brothers at this point. So
I think they announced that last year, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it was like based on patents.
This needs to be the blueprint. That's all I'm saying. Anything on Batman, like animated, Paul, they need to be the blueprint. The Timverse is everything.
Yeah, use this, dude. Like they're doing, bring back stuff from the animated series. Just keep going.
I will forever be bitter that they didn't kind of tap the Timverse to be the blueprint for the actual live action. It just made sense to me, but we'll talk about that some other time on Blue Windows and Long Boxes, I'm sure.
Ew. But
subscribe to the Patreon.
Kids, Patreon.com/capesandlunatics.
Ding!
Oh, here's Russell.
Yeah, he's podcasting with me. He ain't gonna answer the group chat. Sorry, boys.
What are you writing, Russell? I don't see no messages. Are you sure it's me? I keep calling, but you ain't writing. What? See, are you drunk?
Everybody again.
Nah, I keep commenting on. Oh, well, it's not coming up then. The Twitter feed must not be coming up then.
I hope Facebook isn't down again. That'd be a shame.
Oh no, I think he's. That's where I'm seeing his comments now on Facebook. No, I'm saying I'm not seeing any Twitter comments.
Can you believe that Mayor Emerson Mayfield got out of retirement? Like what?
Oh yeah. Oh well. That's next week.
Yeah. Sorry.
I know. No, this one is that assassin guy. That's Let's see more of this.
I know it's getting a little gritty.
I know. And like I said, it was a decent Montoya story, and
I love Montoya. I wish the best for Montoya's character, honestly.
Yeah, when she's written well, yeah, it's.
I don't even be the question. I just like the actual character of Renee Montoya.
Oh, yeah. It's like in the regular Bat book, she's commissioner right now.
Yeah. I mean, she was the only person left. It's kind of like a rotation.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of Detective 1043.
Okay.
I like. The art's good. What?
What?
It was way too much magistrate. Well, yeah, way too much magistrate this time.
It's always too much magistrate. Even if they only mention them once, it's too much.
I mean, how many pages was it till Batman shows up?
Yeah.
That's Russell. I see someone complaining that Carnage had a love interest in the movie. Tell me you've never read a comic. Well, that's like guys complaining that Disney's going woke by creating a She-Hulk. It's like, yeah, tell me you've never read a comic.
I mean, honestly.
I mean, Detective. I know some of the previous ones. Well, they were.
Don't ruin Russell's night. Don't answer his question.
I mean, it has its slow. I think it has its slow points, Russell, but I think you would enjoy it.
I don't think we need Hugo Strange chasing the coattails. That's all I'm saying. It should be the other way around. If anything,
In Harley, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Russell. Yeah, Russell. I don't know if you read Harley, but for Fear State, you really don't need
Yeah,
Harley.
you can
I mean,
skip
except
Harley.
that Catwoman issue was good though when she teamed up with Catwoman.
Yeah, stuff actually happened. We're not just sitting around with our thumb up our bum. But yeah,
The backup the backup in this detective. What are your thoughts on Task Force Z?
makes me laugh every time.
Jason Todd and
D is for zombie baby.
So it's basically Jason Todd leading. Not well. Is it? Can you call it a Suicide Squad if everyone's a zombie? So yeah, Zombie Bane, Zombie Man Bat.
Who made this? Snyder? Is this a Snyder crossover?
Well, I don't know if he's going to do this series, but yeah, this backup was written by Matthew Rosenberg.
I'm just saying. I'm like, first we get Army of the Dead, now we got Suicide Squad Z. Oh my
What do the kids? What do the kids like? They like the zombies.
Zombies and violence.
We're seeing an uptick in numbers in Alaska, sir.
That's getting it. It's got its own book, right? Did I hallucinate that?
I don't know if it's a miniseries or because to be continued in the pages of Task Force Z.
Okay, I didn't hallucinate it. Okay.
Yeah, I think that at least those first couple were tying into Fear State. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fear State's such a waste for me. It's such a waste of butter.
Is Scarecrow cool? At least he has a big plan going on, Russell. Yeah, I mean,
yeah, a plan.
I mean, they're really not letting Scarecrow do a ton because we're got all the magistrate. They're doing all.
Yeah, they should have deaded the magistrate and then worried about this. I don't think this is going to be a happy resolution like Nick Spencer. I'm just saying.
Well, at the end of this, Batman's leaving town. Remember?
Yeah, I know. That's happy for me, but probably not for everybody else.
Well, the Bat family. Who's going to be in charge? Yeah, the big dick. Yeah.
Plot twist. It's going to be Barbara.
Yeah. Well, I think it's her and Dick. I heard they turned him into the Jigsaw Killer.
Wouldn't be the first time. Ain't going to be the last.
No, that's Scarecrow and Titans. Yeah. Did you know Scarecrow's the villain on Titans this season, Russell?
And there's no synergy. I'm just saying, DC is losing it, man. They need some better executive decision.
What a waste of butter. All right, last one. Legends of the Dark Knight #5.
Yes, best book of the week, in my personal opinion.
I know, it was just such a weird change of pace, though, because it was like, that first big arc was really grounded. Now we're bringing in Martian Manhunter. It's like, wow. Not that I'm complaining, but
I mean, he doesn't have his own book either, so
I know.
like half the big 7 don't have their own books, bro. Like, what the hell?
Yeah,
something is not right.
So is Aquaman getting a book in 2022? Because did you see that article I sent you? Yeah, Aquaman's going back to that blue suit in 2022.
As long as it's not the harpoon hand, I don't even care. I guess that's our answer to why Jason Momoa looks like that.
Yeah. Maybe,
Although, I'm just saying, green and gold underwater, but I guess because of green screen and all that stuff makes kind of more sense.
Well, I mean, in the comics, wasn't that blue suit for camouflage?
Yeah, it's for camouflage. But I'm just saying, from a practical standpoint,
Yeah.
they're like, see?
I mean, are they trying to go a more superhero route, instead of just shirtless biker dude?
It's just Jason Momoa being Jason Momoa wet.
Hell.
Sorry.
I just heard the greatest future drop I've ever heard.
But no, yeah, this is the best Bat book. I didn't think that I would like it initially, and it's just every single issue with the exception of that one issue. If you know, you know. I've enjoyed. When I don't feel like I'm being pandered to, I enjoy it.
I mean, it's kind of. I mean, it has the modern taste, but it's out of continuity. I mean, obviously,
it has a modern taste. It's out of continuity, but at the same time, I feel like these writers have, for the most part, have a better understanding of what fans actually want to see.
Yeah. And
I
I mean,
definitely feel like there's a lot of fanboys going, well, if I actually could write Batman in continuity, this is what I would do.
maybe. Again, I mean, this basically could take place at any time. This story, because basically just Batman, Alfred, and Martian Manhunter. So this can pretty much take place at any time.
Like I said, definitely Snyder vibes. That's all I'm saying. Shows up at the manor. Hey, man. How about a spot of tea?
Hey. But yeah, that's another one. Yeah, Martian Manhunter hasn't
He hasn't had a book in like, what, 6 years or something? Like
hasn't
something
been
crazy like that?
since what, New 52, probably, right?
No, he had that book right after New 52 ended, right? And it didn't do so good. He had got like 8 issues.
Oh, I
Same
thought
thing
it
with Cyborg. Oh no! Whenever Cyborg last had his own series, they both had their both series that ended around the same time. That's suspicious, but I'm gonna let it go.
I was gonna say, I thought
That was a while ago. Everything runs together. Since the COVID thing has started, everything runs together.
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
either
tell you.
that was either the end of New
Shut
52.
up! The 90s were only 10 years ago, Phil. Shut up. Shut up.
Telling me I graduated high school in the 90s. But yeah, no, it was either the end of New 52 or the beginning of Rebirth. That Martian Manhunter.
Yeah. Oh god, it's been that long. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, you said the big, big
Half the
set.
big 7. Yeah.
Oh wait, here we go. Oh no, he did have a series, 12 issues in 20,
Okay, I'm not going crazy. That's
20
good.
2018
Yeah. Okay. I knew it wasn't that long ago.
by Steve Orlando. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 2018 to 2020. It's saying, yeah.
Yeah. See, I said around that pandemic time. Oh yeah, everything's
Yeah, because
run together.
last issue it's saying February 5th, 2020. So yeah, the pandemic might have killed that.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, I mean, I prefer him with Superman, but this was a change of pace. I like the Martian Manhunter Superman dynamic. We don't really get to explore it much, although we should. They're both like technically only survivors. That whole thing, yada yada yada. But whatever.
Well, I mean, every so often they try to, I think, put Martian Manhunter and Batman together because they're like detectives.
Yeah, they're detectives. I get it. I get the vibes.
I know.
But it must be so painful for him because he's telepathic, you know? And Bruce just seems like a bore to be around, bro. If he's not in the Cape and Cowl, he must be boring as hell.
Speaking about those waves of goth depression.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But it's fun. I wish we... Oh, you know what they should do? Like the Batman the Grave, but like have Martian Manhunter with him. A little buddy cop moment.
Exactly.
I don't know who would be the straight man in that one, though, honestly.
Ew. Oh, I know. Oh, there you go. There's a tale. It's like a future tale, and like one day after Bruce Wayne and everybody else dies, like Martian Manhunter takes over as Batman.
I love it.
A shape-shifting Batman. Talk about scary. All right. So should we get out of here?
Let's do it. Give the kids their homework, if there is any, and let's skedaddle.
Well, there's always homework, Little Hellfire. But yes, I'm sure you guys can guess. Next week, we'll be wrapping up the Batman Earth 1 with Batman Earth 1 Volume 3, plus like 3 new Bat books. So.
Woohoo!
So yes, join us then. And then in 2 weeks, we are the Knights' first episode of our Armageddon 2001 crossover.
Deep breath.
It'll be part 2. It'll be part 2 of Armageddon 2001.
Hopefully, I'll be able to take my medicine.
Am I supposed to get my medicine soon? So yeah, it'll be part 2. Make sure you catch part 1 on Comic Capers episode 120.
I get it.
So close.
Am I supposed to get my medicine soon?
What?
I said so close, but not really.
120.
Yeah.
300 episodes left. And then of course that'll be so 49 will be our first Armageddon, Batman 1, and then episode 50, Batman: The Dark Knight Returns.
Get your psychedelics ready.
Remember, Lil Hellfire has already dubbed that episode. Let's be frank. So yeah, so send your thoughts. email us capesandlunatics@gmail.com or call the voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And remember to follow We Are the Night
The Batman Podcast.
on Facebook, on Twitter. Go join Agents of the Bat, our Facebook fan group.
Be cooler than Azrael.
That's right. I think we're closing in on 800 here soon. So come on, get us over 1,000 members. Hey, we got Spider-Man to beat Moon Knight Facebook fan group. Let's get that.
Come on, let's get the loot. Let's get the loonies mad, baby.
Come on, Spider-Man's one thing, but if I can rub Ray's face in the Batman's fan groups has more than Moon Knight. Come on, Russell, help us out. All right, so yes, find links to all those and all the social medias we do for all of our various shows. Links to this YouTube channel. Please subscribe. You can
Smash the like button. Leave a comment.
That's right, and you can watch. You can watch every episode, not just listen to it.
Smash it.
Try to guess whether Lilith Hellfire is drunk or sober for each episode. And
It's
again,
pretty obvious.
yes, please subscribe to the YouTube, but most importantly, if you can, please subscribe to the Patreon. Once again, we're set out in the wilderness on our own. The team is paying for this out of our own pockets. So please, anything you can contribute, please. Sarah McLaughlin's going to do a commercial for us. Come on, please help support us.
In the eyes of the angels.
You know what? All I have to do is figure out a script, man. I think I'm going to get a Luca Perich commercial. Just be like, yeah, come on. I got to eat. Those little Hellfire dogs got to eat. Come on.
There we go. We'll put a picture of Luca and the puppies up.
So please, if you can subscribe, yes, God, go to patreon.com/capesandlunatics. Hey, we have interviews going up there. The aforementioned Kelly Thompson interview is going to be there. All our talk to Mr. D.G. Chichester. More interviews coming. Our superhero movie brackets next year going up there. You never know where we're going to toss in a boob window.
Hey-o.
So yes, or if you want to make a one-time deposit, go buy some merch at our new store at Teespring. Go buy yourself. I believe the cups may even be bigger than that with Hellfire at the new store. So.
Can't wait to get a new one. Bigger is better. You're welcome.
What did you say?
Bigger is better.
Yes. Okay, future me, cut that up. Yes. So so you can find links to the store, everything, Patreon, YouTube, everything at Linktree, linktr.ee/capes and lunatics. All right, Miss Lilith Hellfire, where can people talk to you about comics and mind-altering substances?
If you guys want to hang out with me on the interwebs, find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire, on Instagram at Lilith Hellfire69, and of course on TikTok, also at Lilith Hellfire69.
Joe Manganiello can get it.
I think that's the most confident
He
one.
can stroke my death anytime. Hey-o.
That's a mouthful. The big finish.
Hey, Joe.
Look at my butt.
Thank you for joining us, kitties. Again, in 1 week, we wrap up Batman Earth 1 with Volume 3, and hey, there'll be more new Bat books. What fun!
And it don't stop.
Oh my god, that's gonna. I mean, isn't November supposed to be the big month where like half the DC line is Batman related stuff? So, we're gonna get it worse. Let's hope. An avalanche of Bat. And then again, coming soon, make sure to check out Comic Capers episode 120 for the beginning of Armageddon 2001. And then in 2 weeks, come back for part 2 right here from the Batman annual. You want to know where the Flash shows up their inspiration for the first 5 episodes coming up this season?
We got you covered.
That's right. Got you covered like one of those Capes and Lunatics t-shirts, kids. Only at Patreon.com or at the Teespring. Too much.
We'll get a script for you, Phil. It'll be all right.
Maybe we need one of those vengeance T-shirts too.